Live from the north side of Chicago, Wrigley Field, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago Cubs. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And this is the rubber match.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming your way next. On the hill here today, number 70. Been a pretty impressive first year in the big leagues for him.
Well, he's a Rookie of the Year candidate, and what I'm impressed by is his ability to make quick adjustments. The control and command has been there, something you don't see in young pitchers, but I think he's got more than just Rookie of the Year potential, but perhaps a Cy Young in the future.
Ready to go now. Gleyber Torres up to hit. And we're underway.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
The 1-0. In the air, left field. And there's one down. Let's take a check of the Tigers lineup. One guy leading the way offensively for this club right now, Kerry Carpenter.
And Boog, he's their team leader in home runs, so you know the pitchers on that other side, man, they took a lot of time preparing for him in that pregame meeting. You know, he's got a lot of pop, and it's real pop. It's not fluky at all. He can absolutely change the outlook of a game very quickly, so watch out when he steps in. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout. Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
There's the strike, 95 of that one. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Stays alive. The 1-2.
That's a ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 gone now.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
And now Spencer Torkelson.
Here.
Two down, nobody on. And that's way high. And it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Fights it off. You'll see another. Swing and a ground ball.
Foul.
And it goes just foul. The 1-2. High fly ball, right field. Rooker gets under it and makes the grab, and that'll do it. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Back after this on the show. Back here at Wrigley Field, and on the hill in this one, Reese Olson. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, you know, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
Oh, that's low. That's a ball.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. To the right side. On to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's a look at the Cubs lineup. Singy, this righty-heavy lineup is a bit unusual against a right-handed pitcher.
Yeah, Boog, certainly bucks the old conventional wisdom, and I'm not sure I see the vision from the manager on this one. You're not exactly putting your players in the best situation to succeed when you roll out a lineup like this. Maybe they've seen something on video that tells them there's a weakness to exploit. Perhaps that's it. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. What a stop to first. And they get the out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Brent Rooker.
2 down, bases empty. Now here is Brent Rooker. On the ground to third. Throw on to Torkelson, and the Cubs go 1-2-3. Scoreless after 1. And we're back. Who doesn't love a rubber match, Singy? This game is big for both these teams. It's early, but we have a tight one so far.
Yeah, Boog, anytime you're trying to take a series, there's a little extra juice in the dugout. Everyone wants that edge.
The 0-2.
Ball.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Kind of muffed that strikeout pitch right there. I'm not sure if he got crossed up or tied up, but either way, good composure to recover and finish the out at first. That's a play you could easily panicked on and throw into right field.
Nope. Ball.
Second inning here. No score. Foul ball there. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but he'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Javi Baez digs in right side. This one in the air right field. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning. So now it's the Cubs hitter in the 4-hole, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. One down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Matt Shaw.
Ball one,
nope.
No strikes.
That one called just inside, I think, and on the mound, he's trying to get a little bit of an explanation. Doesn't seem to be too bothered by it, though, but he clearly thought it clipped the corner.
Fouled off. He was late. The 1-1 is fouled off. Got him swinging. That's out number 2. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
So up next for Chicago, Michael Busch.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Barely hitting over the Mendoza line this month.
Yeah!
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Myers under it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. So they make short work of him there. We head on down to the top of the 3rd. We're tied 0-0. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Top half of the 3rd inning. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. There's a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
On the ground, right side. Bush takes it to the bag. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
The left fielder, number 7, Jake Myers.
That's not the first time they've watched a fastball zip by for a strike. I don't know if they're taking intentionally in those spots, but I'd like to see them more aggressive with those pitches.
Top of the 3rd, no score. Next pitch is outside. Out towards right center field. 2 away.
Batting 9, the 3rd baseman, Jace.
Here's the 3rd baseman, Jace Young.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Struck him out looking. Some high cheese for strike 3. 9 straight retired here to start the game. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Number 9, Brenton Doyle.
And there's a foul ball. The 0-1. That one fouled off. And the 0-2. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, they went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after it.
The 0-1. And a foul ball. Next offering is outside. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
The shortstop, Gansby Swanson.
Swanson digs in. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That one drilled left field. Carrying well. Out of here. Dansby Swanson blasts one out. His 16th homer of the year. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cubs draw first blood on this solo homer. It's now 1-0. Here at Wrigley Field, taking a look at some notable Rookie of the Year candidates this season. Good take by Torres.
That's a ball.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses. Ball 2.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And that clips the inside corner.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 2-1. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong moving under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Tigers, the right fielder, number 30, Terry Carpenter.
Just
Ball
missed with a
inside.
good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
The Cubs up by a run. Top half of inning number 4.
Well,
Nope,
he looks
that's
more
in.
focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Gets him to chase after that one. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Doyle settles under this one. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman,
Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. He's 0 for 1.
Take one.
And ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
That misses the zone. Full count now.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And a payoff pitch. Three-two on the way. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Smoked on the ground to second. In plenty of time to first, and they get Torkelson for the out. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Back here at the friendly confines. It's that time of the season. Let's check out some notable trade candidates.
Juarez.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. If you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And a foul ball. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. Could be trouble, and that one's going to get into the corner. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, save, he beats it.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 4, Pete Armstrong.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. Popped out foul ground first time through.
Hee-haw!
One away with a runner at third. We're here in the bottom of the 4th.
No, that's out.
The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Run scores, and that makes it 2-0 as they get the out.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 6, Matt Shaw.
Yeehaw! That missed. That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2. And that skips into dirt. Base hit, center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Cubs, the first
And up
baseman,
next for Chicago, Michael Busch. Fly to left his first time.
Ball.
Shaw off of first with 2 away.
Take one.
One now. That clips the corner.
Ball. That's outside.
The 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. A run on 2 hits, and they lead 1. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. New inning getting started. Now here's the Tigers cleanup hitter, Colt Keith. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Starter's leash has to be getting tighter with his pitch count where it is, but so far he's been really effective in this one.
Gets it to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th.
Next for the Tigers, the catcher, number 13, Dylan Dingler.
Ball.
Like I
Out.
said, his pitch count is high, so I got to expect they'll be turning to their bullpen sooner than they had hoped.
The Tigers still looking for their first hit in this one.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Off the
That's
mark
the ball.
there. 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. The Cubbies up by 2, and we're at the top of the 5th. Way upstairs. Full count now. And that wasn't even close. Ball 4. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Now it's Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. calls that one foul. Man at first, one away.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second with one gone.
Up next for the Tigers, the center fielder.
I can watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
Ball one.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Runners at first and second with one gone.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
2 on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Another 1-2. Grounded to third. Could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On to Bush. It's a double play.
Poetry in motion there as the second baseman turns the double play. Nice throw to first, and that's the way to end the inning.
Back here at Wrigley
Leading
Field,
off,
stepping in,
Cubs,
Brenton
the
Doyle.
left fielder, number 9, Brenton Doyle.
Olsen back to work. On the ground to third, and he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off a throw, and they get the out. Good
Up
recovery.
next for the
Wasn't
Cubs,
easy following the
catcher,
misplay.
Moises Ballesteros.
Hard hit, right side. Torres fires over to first. Home half of the 5th inning, moving
The
along.
batter,
2
number
quick
7.
outs.
Shortstop, Dansby Swanson.
2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Dansby Swanson. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat.
Ball, that's in.
Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. In the air, right field. Carpenter on the move. And that is that. Nothing doing here this half. We're through 5. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jake Myers
Leading off for the
will hit
Tigers,
next.
the left fielder, Jake Myers.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Tigers, the third baseman, Jace Young.
That smash towards center. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Tigers, the second baseman, Gleyber.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. Gleyber Torres up to the plate. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. In for a strike. Good slider. Check swing to the 0-2. Appeal to first. And Woody Keller right on it. Says he held up. Two down, nobody on. Inside, just missed. Kerry Carpenter hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Payoff pitch. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Three-two. Swings through it for the K. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. This is Cubs baseball on the show, Chicago. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Corner.
And Chris, his home run numbers this season are good enough to rank him in the top 10 in the league.
Hey, ha!
down looking. Now he's challenging a called strike.
A designated hitter.
And it's going to stay a strike. So that removes their last challenge.
This guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today. I'll just take a look at his last week plus, and you'll see he's been very active in these games. He seems to score a run every night.
Swing and a miss. The bat goes flying. The 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Rooker in the box again. Takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. It's the Cubs 2 and the Tigers nothing. Here at Wrigley Field, we go to the top of the 7th. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
First pitch misses. And that skips in the dirt.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up. And that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That's inside.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
And that one is lifted in the air. Rooker has a beat on it. And there's one down.
Up next to the
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. On the ground, out to short. Swanson fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Up next for the Tigers, the designated hitter, Colts. Key.
Digging in, Colt Key. And first offering is fouled off. The Tigers down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 0-2.
Coming up on pitch number 100, probably nearing the end of his outing here, Boo.
Two down, nobody on. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. Inning over on the strikeout. Still in total command on the mound with 7 shutout innings. You're watching Cubs baseball on the show Chicago.
Now pitching for
now on the bump, Will
number
Vest.
19.
And compared to a lot of other relievers,
Vest.
strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Leading off for the Cubs, the center fielder, number 4, Pete Crow Armstrong.
That's a
Action
ball.
in the pen down there. Tyler Holton, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And the 1-0. In the air, left field. Myers under this one. One up, one down.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, number 6, Matt Shaw.
Ball.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Michael.
And now the first baseman, Michael Busch. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Next
Right
offer
to.
in there for a strike. 0-2 now. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
The 1-2. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing happening there for the Cubs, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, the final chapter of this series is being written. Fitting we have a close one.
Yeah, Boog, when you're trying to win a series, every moment feels amplified. Now it's about focus, composure, and finishing strong.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Max Scherzer. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
No, that's
moving in the
outside.
Cubs
Ball.
bullpen, Daniel Palencia, the league saves leader, up and throwing.
Ball, that's
Scherzer, a multi-Cy Young Award winner. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one misses. Ball 3. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
So here's Baez now. His home and away splits there.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. Swinging a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
The Cubs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. One-two now.
That's the ball. Outside.
Tying run at the plate. Up the middle. Behind the back flip to second. To first. Double play. Nicely done.
Poetry in motion right there, Boo. Great job moving to his right to gather it. Flip behind the back and get things going for the double play.
Hey!
2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. popped up. Foul territory behind the plate. And that'll do it. Tigers are shut down there. They trail things here 2-0.
Now pitching for
Tyler Holton takes over on the mound.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's the left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
The left fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And that one hammered. Going back on this one. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Stays alive. That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Doyle aboard here at first with nobody out. Runner on the move. Pitch is low.
That's low. That's a ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
Couldn't have picked a better pitch to go on. It looked like he was going no matter what, but you steal bases so many times off the pitcher. You get that jump there, and if the catcher's great, he can make up the time, but if you've got good speed, he's not going to make it up.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Runner in scoring position. Nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Runner on the go again. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And it's second. That one ran inside, almost got him.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
pitch of the at-bat coming up. Runner on the move again. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Runner goes again. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Heading for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Here's your one. To third. To second for one. A sensational double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Tyler Holt is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
new
Tigers.
pitcher for the Tigers, Justin Verlander.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And that skips into dirt. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Some real good life going to the zone on that one.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer. This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it back. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Baez on the run, sends it over to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Tigers. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Daniel Palencia.
Comes on looking for his 35th save of the season, and that's a pretty big number. Definitely one of the better closers in the sport this year. Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
For 1-0. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Palencia, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. late with the swing there.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other two outs.
That one in triple digits.
Power relievers, one after another, coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
The Cubbies trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Got so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That one's upstairs, ball one. 1-2 now. That one inside. Look out. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. And that's who the swing. It's a strikeout.
Well, it's kind of tough right here. Closer comes in and he strikes out the first two hitters. It's hard not to feel defeated and that this is going to go quickly. But you got to go up there, maybe trying to find a way to choke up on the bat, spread out, put the ball in play, and maybe you can extend this inning.
Torres
that's the ball.
in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Two down, nobody on.
No, ball.
And that's
Ball,
a little bit
that's
high.
high.
And now 3-0. And a strike to Glaber. The 3-1. And a foul ball. Valencia is just one strike away. Hit hard on the ground and up the middle, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there, down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
Torres leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air, right field. Rooker drifts towards it. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cubs win the rubber match of this 3-game series.
This is why they turn to him to close out games. He's so reliable in these spots, and he just proved it for the 35th time this season. Nice job getting it done out of the pen.